Hello, my name is Coletta Odoyo. We are with my team members, who is Diana, Elkanah, and Prime. The four of us, we're here to do a presentation. First of all, we are here doing a presentation of our unit. We are MIS students in our trimester 1 doing the unit. It's called Business Analytics and Fundamentals. And the unit code is H16037. That is our unit code. So we're here to do a recording on the assignment that we were given as a group work. We were supposed to analyze a scenario. We were given a scenario that had a data that we were supposed to analyze and present it on Power BI as per the assignment required. So the task that we were supposed to do, task 1 was supposed to, we are supposed to create required reports. So in creating these required reports, you are to analyze and provide data using Microsoft Power BI, analyze that data, that is, and develop reports that answer the specific question that were posed to us, because in this work, there are also questions that are posed to us. Number 2, we are supposed to talk about number 2 task that we're supposed to do is to talk about, rather interpret data and provide explanation on that data that we're interpreting. In basically what it means that you are to analyze the results of each report that we got and provide detailed explanation by interpreting the data for each questions that we have, because we had like a number of 10 questions. The task number 3 was to create the dashboards. That is will mean in every dashboard that you're creating, first of all, you were to design 3 dashboards using the Power BI. In these dashboard, you ensure that each dashboard will include 6 visualization in every chart and 1 slicer to filter data that you're visualizing in every dashboard. And the aim of this was to create an effective dashboard designs so that we may achieve our main goal to analyze that data properly. Task number 4 was to fill out the template, meaning after downloading the assignments templates, we were given the assignment templates that we were to work with. We were to fill in the templates with the answers, the appropriate answers, and answer the questions as required, and also include screenshots of the reports that we were answering where necessary. That was our task number 4. Sorry, number 4. Then number 5, we were to upload the complete assignment. After finishing, we were to upload the complete assignment on the dashboard with a dashboard template. That is, of our file document was to be uploaded. Then after uploading the actual Power BI file, then that as inclusive of the dashboards in it. Then the last part that we're now doing was to do group presentation. That is the main thing that you're considering as you are presenting. We had 3 major points that presenting. The first one is report questionnaire and questionnaires and presentation done, and 2 is dashboard design and creation, and last is presentation and dashboard demonstration that are answered. So those are the 3 major points that we are considering as we're doing our presentation. And welcome as Diana does the second part, and the third part is done by Elkanah. Then Prime will do the conclusion. That is the end of our part 2 introduction. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Diana Ale. Group member of this group, and I'm going to take you through literally the first part of the presentation. This is business analytics unit. I'm going to try and answer the questions that were put forward for us to answer, and after you are asked to use the Power BI to generate, to analyze data and generate reports, screenshot the reports and try to use them to answer the questions. So yeah, my member mentioned about question 1. And to answer that question 1, the question asked about the maximum longitude. So after analyzing the report, the maximum longitude is at 52,108.4, and this belongs to New York State. Moving on to the second question, the question was asking how much is the total gross margin for each state in 2017. Having analyzed this data, we can clearly see here for 2017 for different states. There's, to mention just a few, Alabama and there's California, and it's distributed. So we can, it's quarterly, and there's first quarter, second quarter, third, and all of that. So it's clearly visible here, or all the margins. Moving on to the third question, how much is the maximum discount and by which store, sorry. Clearly from the screenshot from the report, the maximum discount is at 21,399.59 and belongs to Ahoy Place store. Moving on to the next question, that's question 4. Which city has the maximum sales price in 2017 and how much was that sales price? We can clearly see here that it belongs to Akawam state, and it's at 3,065, really providing significant savings for the customers. So this store really stood out to be the most generous store compared to others. Moving on to the next question, question 5, which city in question 4, that's in which product in question 4, that's Agawam city, which product did they sell the highest sales price in 2017? So from this report, it shows that the product that sold the most highest is gloves. Gloves, it indicates that the gloves were in high demand at that period of time or period of sales. Okay, moving on to question 6. For the products in question 4, that's the gloves. Which year has it been, which year it has the highest original price sales? From here, we can see that the original price sales is of 3,064.20 in the year 2017. From this screenshot, it clearly outlines and shows the product description, that's the gloves. The date here, that's 2017, which belongs to which city, and the original price plus the sum of quantity sold during that period. Moving on to the next question. Which product category has the highest fixed price in 2016 and how much was it in total? In 2017, the sum was 138.28 in February 2018. From this graph, we are having analyzed the data using the Power BI, the product category that came out to have the highest fixed price is the nails, totaling to an amount of 138.28 on February. Okay, moving on to question number 8. Which month had the lowest gross margin and which year was that? It's the March 30th, 2017 had the lowest gross margin. As we can see from the graph, really the gross margin was at its lowest, underscoring the potential challenging period of profitability. Identifying and addressing issues or reasons behind this crucial improving profitability and ensuring sustainability in growth. Question number 9, in which year with the lowest gross margin, which product had the lowest profit and how much was it? So having analyzed data, again using the Power BI, and with this screenshot, we can clearly see that in 2017, the Boots had the lowest profit of 15.8, indicating that the Boots are they were more likely to be popular at that period or profitable compared to other periods. The last question probably is question number 10. In the year with the highest gross profit, which product had the highest profit and how much was it? Going through this screenshot from the reports, we can clearly see that in 2016, the nails had the highest gross profit of 1,096.72 compared to other products in that window period, indicating that the demand for this product in that year was probably high. Yeah. So suggesting that nails were a key contributor to the overall highest margin in 2016. That's it from me. The next Elkanah will take the next part. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to take the next part. And I'm going to do the Power BI presentation of the interactive dashboards to show us how data is being analyzed and done the Power BI. Okay, so we are going to do longitude and state by this data that we've been provided for Uluru to analyze it and provide at least 7 visuals. So you can see in our data, we have a slicer on the left corner with 7 of the interactive dashboards, where on which part by first state to the last state, the first state, when we click on it, we can be able to see the different states with the sum of the longitudes. And you can see that New York had the highest longitude by, which is 52,152.10. And when you click to New York, you can also be able to see its specific data by state. Also, when you click to Pennsylvania, it gives us an interactive dashboard of the sum of longitude. And you can be able to see data when you click anywhere in the Power BI. It will just show you different dashboards and show you how interactive it is to an organization or to a manager to be able to make informed decisions. So the next part, I'm going to do the gross margin for each state. And here we can be able to identify the gross margin for various states. You can be able to identify the states in the slicer part with the highest gross margin profit. And this is Arkansas, which has 1.40K. Can be able to see on the page and anywhere in the data where you can click, can give you the Q3 in 2017, Q3 July. The sum of the gross profit was 728.72. This is done by the yearly, quarterly, and monthly, and even day, which is very, very unique and nice to the organization. Can be able to give you informed data so that you can make organizational decisions. You can also be able to check the list profit by state, and this can be seen is Oregon. Oregon, the sum of the 2017 is 264.07, of which when you analyze or you click anywhere in the data, can be able to see the quarterly, the third quarter, the first quarter, and the fourth quarter of each state. By clicking anywhere, you can be able to analyze data according to your needs and wants. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave my next colleague, Prime, to do the next part, the discount pastor. I'll stop sharing my screen so you can share. Yes.
Okay, thank you for that, Mike.
Yep.
So as you can see, all my colleagues already explained about the first part, the second part. So I'm gonna proceed now for the I'm gonna share it first. So my name is Prime Samuel Isogon. I'm part of the group Melbourne 24 also. So in here, my colleague discusses about the longitude, state, gross margin for each state. So as he said, that every time you press this slicer in here, example for the first state and longitude, so you can see that all the 7 data is gonna be changing, and they all have data for each state. So he already explained about the longitude in state, gross margin, and each state also. So let's proceed to our discount per store. So as you can see, there are a lot of some discount per store. We can see here also Planet 9. So it has a discount, a total of 15.39K. But the most discount stores given by Ahoy Place is at 21.40K. While the least store, as we can drag all the slicer through down, you can see all the way Amalia, which only give 0.17 store. So in conclusion, this part 2 slicer, it just shows that all the data has been set there. So every time the manager or any organization asks you for data about something for that state, so it's already in there. All you need to do is just click part of the slicer like that, and then you will see all the data in the Power BI. So it may be in your decision making or buying or something like that in the organization. You need a decision for something. So if you need a data to be the refer for that team decision. So Power BI helps us to decide, to show data, and help us decide what's thing to do or right thing to do decision for that thing. I think that's it for my turn.
In additional conclusion, also for our group, Power BI is really helpful, especially to data analysis kind of work, and also it also helps the manager or any organization to decide what's right or wrong for their organization or company. And also Power BI helps them to analyze more likely accurate through Power BI data, and also it helps grow company also. And for our group, we did a lot of effort for this group assignment. Me, Prime Samuel Sogon, Diana, Elkana, Coleta. So through this subject also, we learn a lot. We learn a lot as a IT technician someday or data analysis someday. So that's it.